This podcast is brought to you by the one and only Greenwell Legion. Also, all things mentioned in this podcast, or any podcast produced by Devin David Trigor, have nothing to do with the views of the entire Greenwell Legion. Aru. Hello, today is September 19th, 2011, and this is episode 3 of the Trigor podcast. I'm your host, Devin David Trigor, and along with me is Harkle Stonhaven, our new technical manager. Harkle, hello.
Hello.
Today we'll be talking about recent events, our usual bad person and good person of the week, Land Rush, Warcraft 3, and a new game that the guild can play together. Alright, first on the list is current events. As you know, today we finished the Gilneas campaign. It was good. And Artie was going to be hurt and put me up as the new leader, but apparently that's being put off due to some recent issues that those of you who have been given access to the private Trigor podcast episode will know about. Also, the Alliance may or may not, probably may, be terminating. If this is true, then we will be staying in Swamp of Sorrows. We have an event planned for tomorrow at 5 o'clock server time for us to move out to Swamp of Sorrows and begin construction of a new fort. This may or may not become our permanent home. Comments, Harkle?
Well, you know me. I'm almost always impassive except for the issue we're not allowed to discuss right now. Yeah. I think it will be a very tense shift, but also it will provide good time for us to, I don't know how to say this without sounding completely gay, not prejudice against gays or anything. I'm just using it as a descriptive term. It'll give us time to bond, I guess would be the correct term.
Personally, I view it as a step forward. Because from now on, if we want to have outside relations and or diplomacy, other people can come to us instead of us having to come to them, and yada yada. Less drama for us. Hopefully, create less drama for other people. Alright, anything more on current issues, or on to bad person?
I would just like to point out that I'm the new technical manager, so, yeah. Hurrah. Or, Aru, I guess.
Whatever
it's all for me.
Alright. Bad person, or bad people of the week, rather, are Delahan Division. Marco, explain your reasoning as to why you voted these people into this position.
Well, I voted them into this position, and for the record, this is all completely one-sided. You can yell at me, you can't yell at the entire guild for what I'm about to say. You're all being a bunch of faggot trolls. We are minding our own business, RPing in Darkshire, you know, being all happy, being us, and you march in there flagged for RP, yet you jump around like a bunch of fucking retards for like 3 hours every weekend. And frankly, it's fucking annoying. And I realize that, hey, I've probably been trolled here, but that's why you are the... what do you call it again? Sorry for my forgetfulness. The bad people of the week?
Yes, bad people of the week. Undesirables of the week, I should probably change the name to.
Yeah. So, with all due respect, quit doing that.
Alright. Good person of the week is Malikan. We all know Malikan. He's in the coalition. Though he probably shouldn't be in the coalition because he's a bad guy, Sealy. But Sealy, we love him. We love him. He's awesome. He's cool. He gets all the jokes, and he's a nice guy. He's been in our event before. For those of you who met him, you also love him. Harkle, how did you get to know that this guy was so awesome?
Well, it actually came from hanging out in the Borderlands Coalition event, which Artie inevitably dragged me into one night, and I decided that I liked them, so I was going to hang out with them for a little every now and again. And he seemed like a pretty cool person to hang out with, and the one event where we had to capture him, and I blew him up with a freaking pyroblast, You know, he seemed like a very fair peer. You know, I kind of just wanted to get to know him better. So inevitably, he was doing this RP where OOC, he is making a ghoul army, and he needs lieutenants, and he is raising very special ghouls that are stronger and smarter, and continuously get smarter and stronger than the rest of the ghouls that you see the average Death Knight walking around with. And he was looking for people for this, so I'm like, hey, I will do this with you. And he actually went through the trouble of telling me everything I needed. You know, your ghoul isn't that strong, so he needs to wear leather armor, and he can't have a very big sword, otherwise his arms will fall off. You know, just kind of stuff like that. And he went through the RP, I don't know, I guess, stress of finding his necromancers, which are a couple warlocks, IC or OOC, excuse me. And they actually went through, like, the actual necromancy, summoning, you know, controlling, all that stuff. So he is a very organized RPer. He knows what he's doing. He doesn't say, herp-a-derp, I'm a Death Knight, I can just summon a ghoul and be all OP about it, because I'm a DK, and that's what we are. Yeah, he's a very fair, very well-organized, very well-tested RPer. Not to mention, he's just freaking funny.
Alright, good. Good then. Alright, Land Rush. This is the last week of beta, so we really need to find those people who played during the first week of beta and get them playing. Because I think things might turn out good. Unless you have something to say, Harkle, I guess that's all about Land Rush.
Yeah, that's pretty much it for Land Rush.
Okay. Alright, Warcraft 3 is still a possibility. You know, I've mentioned that on Trigor podcast number 1. We never really did anything about it. So we should do something about that. If anyone still wants to play Warcraft 3 at all. But if they do, people need to buy Warcraft 3 if they don't already have it. If they do have it, we need to get together and make a clan or something. Finally, as I mentioned at the beginning, we do have a new game to play. Artie and I have gotten into Minecraft. Artie actually already was, but he got back into it when I started getting into it. Yes, we play Minecraft now. We have a server that Artie and I play on that we can give you the information to if you want to join us. Let's see. I believe that is all for the main topics. Harkle, are you up for an interview?
Sure, I guess.
Alright. Interview of the week. Today we're featuring Harkle Stonhaven. I just answered what character you play. Harkle, what rank is your character?
He is a Quaestor. I can never say that correctly.
Alright, and what specific jobs do you have as Quaestor?
I am the High Quartermaster of Economics. Basically, I deal with anything involving the Legion and or money. I distribute the goods. You know, you're a soldier, you need this sword. You are a medic, you need these bandages. I say, hey, we're gonna go sell these furs to these people, and ooh, we need a new trade route, so we're gonna go down to southern Duskwood and to Stranglethorn and ship our stuff out through Booty Bay. That's basically a summary of the overall job that I do. Not to mention I build the keep, or all the structures that we organize.
Very good then. Alright, is there anything quirky and or random you would like to say at the end of the show?
Herpaderp gotta build a keep done.
I've got to build a fort done, really, but that'll work. Alright.
Don't get smart with me, boy.
And with that, I hope you all have a good week, and I'm off to go electrocute a candle. Aru. I forgot to mention, I love you, Rosemary.